Hello, Nick Stewart here, and this video is especially for American citizens who are in crypto and I guess getting pretty fed up with the way that the SEC and the Americas are treating crypto in the United States, and are thinking about the options outside of the United States. And unfortunately for American citizens, there is really only two choices. You either put up with it or you renounce your USA citizenship. So the question I'm posing in the video today, are you prepared to renounce your US citizenship? Let's have a look. So, very simply, if you're an American citizen and a kryptonite and making your money from crypto, then you're probably a bit perturbed right now. In essence, Gary Gensler and the SEC, and we're doing this February 2023 for the timeline, so to speak, is on a crusade to decouple the American financial system from crypto, which is completely the opposite of what's happening in the rest of the world. On the 1st of June 2023, Hong Kong citizens will be legally allowed to buy cryptocurrency for the first time. The UK and the Europe are coming with friendly regulatory crypto legislation, because the thing about crypto is they create jobs, etc., etc. But right now it is a big issue, and the question for you is, if you're a high net worth individual, and I mean, let's say you have more than $3 million and you've made it from crypto and you're continuing to make your money from crypto, are you going to be able to do that as a US citizen? Right, that's very much the question. And to that end, I thought I'd ask you that the question of this video is, has it got to a stage where you're prepared to renounce your US passport and US citizenship and go over to obtain a citizenship elsewhere? So the first starting point and the quickest route would probably be go down to the Caribbean, go to Antigua, go to St. Kitts, go to Grenada, where else? Dominica, and you can get a citizenship by investment, by donation of $100,000 plus some costs, and you take care of that particular thing if that's what you want to do. But that is a major step. I mean, if you love your country, do you really want to divorce? But unfortunately, America they go beyond boundaries. So I'm a British citizen, and in 2002 I left the UK, and I haven't paid any personal tax in the UK ever since, because I'm allowed to go and become a resident of a tax resident of another country without having to pay tax in the States. But in America, that's not the case. You get an allowance, a general allowance, which is around 110,000 US dollars a year person. I think it's about 250 for a married couple. I'm not an expert on this subject, so you need to speak to your own tax advisor and own lawyer on this. But basically, you still have to file a tax return every year. But the biggest thing is, obviously, if they decouple, will these institutions as an American citizen allow you to be able to do a thing? So, for example, will you be still through Coinbase and Binance.us? Will those platforms allow you to continue to do everything that you need to do? I was in Manila around 2017, 2018. And I was at a network event, and I met this American citizen, actually I should say no longer American citizen, who had actually divorced America and got himself a Dominica passport. And his reason was he was based in Hong Kong. He was in crypto and blockchain, and his relationship with HSBC was more important to him than his American passport. And HSBC didn't want to do business with US citizens anymore. And the only way he could keep his relationship with HSBC was to no longer be an American citizen. And he went down that particular route. You can also, but it's a much longer process. You can also do it via, you go to Europe via residency and then apply for a European passport. But that takes 5 to 7 year process. So if you need to do it and you need to do it quickly, then a second passport in the Caribbean will get you the starting point, and then in Europe you can then do your residency afterwards. As I said, generally speaking, if your net worth is above $3 million, it could make perfect sense for you. If it's not, if it's under that, then it becomes more problematical, because you obviously have costs associated with making that whole thing. And the only other option really is to buy into or own a company that is not US regulated, and that company trades. But clearly you won't get the same tax benefits for a company that you get as an individual. So in Portugal, Germany, the United Arab Emirates, is if you hold your coins for 12 months, there's no tax to pay on your crypto. Obviously, if you start doing that through a company, the company is liable to pay capital gains tax. So that, and also you'd need to speak to your advisors, your lawyers, and your tax consultants as to is it still legal? And generally, a lot of these institutions, once they find that the beneficial shareholder is an American, they will withdraw these services, because, as we know, the Uncle Sam is a long stretch of the arm, and they actually take action against people in other countries that act against the interests of America. So I know people. I have quite a few friends who are Jamaican passport holders and USA passport holders, and they can't just give their Jamaican passport and say they're not American citizen. If they do that, one, they're breaking the law in a big way, and two, if the other people find out, then they clearly would strip them of that, and they would probably feel duty bound to inform the IRS or whoever, whatever governing body it was, that was the case. So anyway, so that's it. So the final question I want to leave you with, or the final takeaway from this video, is: do you need or do you want to divorce the United States of America for the future of your crypto business, or can you make arrangements via Coinbase and other institutions that will still allow you to do what you need to do without having to give up your US citizenship? Hope you found the video interesting, and if you did, could you hit the like button? Also subscribe to the video channel for more content like this, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. And the notification bell will also make sure you get more videos like this.
Thanks for watching the video, and please feel free to connect with me on my personal website, nickstewart.co. Really looking forward to hearing from you. Bye for now.